This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on last season's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. And there's the stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here from the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Try and muscle for the first down. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Austin. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The Dogs are in the red zone now, moving the receiver around pre-snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. It's Sampson. That's reeled in. It's Hilton. Solid game. He moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Blocked by the receiver. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
2nd down after that previous play. Send the back in motion. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Nice throw, caught for a completion. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Dropping back, it's Sampson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Muscles past the defender. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Cardinals, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. It's Wise. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! Tackle quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding space at the 20. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. second in-goal play for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring them down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the one moves the ball under the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To throw, it's Sampson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. It's a shotgun run call.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Sampson. Grab down the middle, it's Pilton. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sampson. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Sacked on back-to-back plays. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Cardinals will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. He'll hand it off. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? To the air, it's Sampson. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. The back's got it. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all, the national championship.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
1st down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's Austin. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Carry, he's heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Dogs, to put them on top now. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Scanning the field, it's Sampson. Pass not complete. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here comes a handoff. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. And the Cardinals will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Cardinals are looking to keep this drive going. And there's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
6th play of the drive coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sampson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They'll run it here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. You've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Louisville. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone. For touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Boston. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They mix it up with a run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go. now his 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. The DB is backing off from the line now. Caught over the middle. It's Hilton. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Ball's run out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Touchdown, Cardinals. They jump on top now here in the fourth. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He breaks free. The can't stop him. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. Coverage team brings down the returner.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make some? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's Sampson. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive.
And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, they try to get him the football here on that slant route, but give the defense credit. They swatted away.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions. Makes it 3rd and 10. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to his receiver. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Pilton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Cardinals will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pass. It's Sampson. Checks this down to the running back. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. 4th down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Louisville.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Now the try here for the extra point. He up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.